Hello. Oh, now pussy that walk.
Pussy that walk?
Yeah.
No, walk that pussy. Ooh.
Isn't it pussy that walk?
Sissy that walk. No, sissy that walk.
I prefer no pussy that walk because it's like putting puss in the walk.
You gotta put puss in the walk.
You gotta put it in the walk.
Put it in the walk. Hi. Put it in the talk.
We will be talking about RuPaul's Drag Race Season 9
Of
All Stars.
Welcome to the Lounge Lizards.
And everyone listening, you are an all-star.
So let's get
all stars.
all started.
Wow, good for you.
Thank
good
you.
For you. You've been waiting all day to say that.
I truly have.
All right. So to get it started, we are going to do a workroom entrance.
I love that.
Just like we did Bring It On. So we're going to be doing some of our favorites. One of my favorites is Shea Coulee when she's like, I didn't come to play. I came to slay.
Oh, when she walks in the first season. Oh,
season 9.
Or season 9. Yeah, her first season. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Oh my God. One of my favorites workroom entrances is, of course, a classic. It is Laganja Estranja, season 6.
I literally had that one.
Oh, when she's like, come on, season 6, let's get sickening into a death drop. I love Drag Race.
Into the death drop.
It never gets old.
I love Alyssa's words. I'm back again.
Please. I love when Morgan McMichaels comes on All Stars 3, I think. And she goes, I look pretty good for a dead bitch.
Yeah.
Because it was after Tyra Sanchez said, rest in peace, Morgan McMichaels. Drag queens are crazy.
I like Bianca Del Rio's because it gives you a great look into who she is. It's well. Are you ready, bitches?
Man, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, I love
like that. Like, let me double check my notes. But, I hope you bitches ready.
Oh my God. It's so weird. Some drag queens have like their workroom entrance line is like ingrained into my brain DNA.
Yeah.
And hers kind of surprises me, but it is true. That's a pretty good representation of
who Bianca Del Rio is. And I remember when we first started watching it, we won't spoil any other seasons.
No.
But when we first started watching it, Kate used to have me do this thing because Kate watched it before me.
Yes.
And Kate used to have me do this thing where like in the work, when they used to enter, she used to be like, guess the winner.
Yeah.
And I never guessed the winner right. I think maybe Sharon Needles. Oh, I just spoiled that one.
That's okay.
I think season 4 is
It's
winner.
general public knowledge at that point.
Yeah, but maybe some people haven't watched it. That's good to do in the middle of an episode. That's really good.
I'm so sorry. I needed a sip of Diet Coke.
You needed it. She didn't know how she would survive without it.
Sweet elixir.
So we will be doing...
Wait, can I do one more?
Yeah.
My ultimate favorite entrance line was, I'm Jasmine Masters, and I have something to say. I'm back on All Stars 4, you junkie whore. I was like, talk about... You said that Bianca's was like a workroom entrance line that was like indicative of what was to come. I feel like that's pretty indicative of what Jasmine Masters is going to be serving.
Because Jasmine Masters is one of those queens that doesn't necessarily do well on Drag Race, but she, for some reason, is so like memeable outside of Drag Race.
Beyond.
So she is like so, I don't know, like famous out of drag. It's so weird.
She's so funny.
She's so funny. Yeah.
I know.
So we're going to do our own workroom entrance catchphrase if we were coming in.
Okay.
Correct?
All right.
This is mine.
I'm imagining you. What? Okay, but I need you to paint the picture for me. Are you the first queen walking in?
No, I'm like the 4th.
Okay, and what color are you wearing for your entrance look?
I'm wearing green and black.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Detox.
What was that?
Thanks, Detox. All right, ready?
Yes.
I may come second in bed, but in this competition, I'll be coming in first.
Hey! That is so funny. Oh my God. That's rotted. I love that. That's insane.
That's so braggadocious in so many ways.
And it's psychotic. I'm obsessed with that.
It's fish, it's cunt, it's fierce.
Yeah. I love that. Okay,
what is yours?
I feel like mine is I'm coming in. I'm one of the last queens. I think I'm the last queen to come in because I am the main character in my own mind.
Everyone needs to see your entrance.
Yes. do you have any other questions about what the entrance look is giving?
What are you wearing?
Well, for inquiring minds, I think I'm wearing a beautiful gold look. The hair is highlighted beyond because I don't even need a wig. I need a wig right now. Whatever. I'm all blonde, all gold, all sparkly, all flawless and gorgeous.
Ew.
And I think I come in and I go, what's up?
No. No, please.
Wouldn't that be funny?
That is hilarious.
Like looking so gorgeous and then just being absolutely rotted.
But it's so you.
Yes.
That's so you. That's so like specific to who you are, who you will be in the competition. A clown. Thorgy's daughter.
It would be an honor.
It would be an honor.
It would be an honor. Ooh.
So, since we're talking about it, let's get it out the way. Let's get We Love It! Ooh. So we've been watching it for a long time. This season, we love to see some of the queens return. We've got Roxy, we've got Meek,
God.
We've got
I love that.
Angeria, Van Michaels,
Paris
Van Michaels. We have Georges. We have Chanel from season 2.
Season 1.
Sorry.
Season 1. Put some respect on her name.
My bad. Season 1.
Plastique Tiara. We have
Nina West. We have Vanjie Mateo.
Vanessa Vanjie Mateo. Who else do we have? Is that everyone?
Please don't tell me we're forgetting someone.
That would be so embarrassing. No.
I feel like we're forgetting someone.
No,
that's it. That's it.
Gottmik.
Yeah, that's it. Roxy, Gottmik, Vanjie, Chanel, Nina West,
Georges,
Angeria,
Plastique.
That's it.
There's only 8 of them?
I think so.
Wow.
That'd be really sad if there was another one that was not coming into mind.
It's like we're going to go through and we're going to be like, oh shit.
So we're going to talk about things we love. Something I love about this season that we don't get to see, I don't think, in any other season, is they're playing for charity.
Yes.
And I kind of love it. I kind of love how no one's going home.
Yes.
But these queens are really competitive.
I feel like in this type of situation where it's like a non-elimination and they're playing for charity, you would be like, okay, like queens could be phoning it in just for the screen time, but they are not. They're bringing it every single week. I feel like I don't ever see anyone phoning it in any way.
Well, I
see them all pushing themselves.
Yeah, and like I think like it's not even about phoning it in, is that a lot of times they miss the drive, because when someone is going home, you don't want to be the person to go home, right? So there is that extra fire of like, bitch, I gotta stay up tonight. Correct. Because if I don't practice these 1-2 steps, I will be going home tomorrow. So like there is that kind of that fire in their ass in the regular seasons that sometimes might not happen in these seasons where no one goes home, right? But these queens are like, their egos are so big. That's the thing too. And like even like Nina West, who doesn't have a big ego, right? Like I would say all of them have a big ego.
Did we forget Nina West in that line?
No.
No, we said okay.
Even Nina West, who like doesn't have a big ego, she still has like something to prove. Yeah. Like she's the only one that doesn't have a big ego. Like all the rest of them bitches are like, I came here to fucking win. Yeah. And she's like, I'm having a good time. I love these girls. So sweet. She's so sweet. And it's been like really nice to like get to know these girls, because a lot of these girls left early on their season. Yeah. Haven't done well in the previous season, so we don't really get to see them. Yeah.
Or they have like kind of villainous edits, or you know, like Roxy has not had I mean, she's an incredible queen, but has not had like historically a great sort of like image, I guess, on the show.
Well, in season 5, she's a pure villain. She is a pure villain, but turns, looks, and she's funny on that season. She's actually good in the challenges.
She's amazing in the challenges. Yeah,
she's a front runner
the whole time.
Someone else comes in and is like slippily, stubbly, and takes it away from her. Yeah, rightfully so, though. Yeah, and then in All Stars 2, like she was so worried about like being this nice girl, and I think Roxy thrives as like in a competitive nature, like where she can be snippy, but I think she just needs to know when to bring it back. You know,
she definitely took her foot off the gas for All Stars 2.
Yes.
Even though she like again,
she was phoning it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah. So I mean that's my We Love It is like Roxy Andrews in particular. I have been really enjoying watching her grow and change, and I just feel like she's like evolved into her final form, which is like still competitive and still kind of feisty, but she has she's so self-assured that she's not mean.
She's not cutting anyone down to bring herself up.
No, she doesn't need.
She's like,
she's
like, I'm Roxy Andrews, and I'm here to make it clear.
I know you love me, baby.
That's why you brought me here. Because she's like so nice in the sewing competition, in the sewing challenge. She's like helping all the queens out, and like she's just like funny, and like there's some little like even. Like, there's some little tension between her and Vanjie. Remember they get into that little, like, argument when she's, like...
Oh, yeah, she does get into it. I forgot.
When they're arguing about, like, the Florida accent.
Yes.
And what I loved there was that, like, before, like, on All Stars 2, Roxy would, like, shy away from the argument because she didn't want to be, like, seen that way.
Yeah.
But she was, like, giving it... Like, she's been a little bit, like, shady.
Yeah.
But, like, even with her, like... Even with her little like fight with Angeria, like going back and forth with the scissors.
Yes, but never forget her literally doing the dramatic reveal of the snip snip.
God.
So
that was cringe.
That was so cringe. So for people who are not listening, or
for people who are not listening, listen the fuck up.
Tune it in,
turn it up,
and turn it up. But for people who aren't watching the show, so instead of eliminating people, what they do is the 2 top queens for each challenge, each episode, whoever wins the final lip sync of that episode gets to snip off another competitor from winning in the future episode. It sounds very confusing, but it's really not when you watch it.
Yeah.
But so yeah, basically it's like
every challenge they win a badge. If they're in the top, they win. If they're the top 2, they win a badge.
Yes.
And the badges,
beautiful benefactress badge.
And the badges, you know, it counts like your wins.
Yes.
But what you can do is cut someone off from earning a badge. They can still be in the top 2, but if you had cut them off, gave them the scissors, if you were scissor sisters with them,
please,
then you had to cut them off.
Yes.
But I just like, yeah, it's been so fun to just watch them like still be catty, still be shady. Like, you know, for me and you, like, we watched Drag Race when it was the shadiest.
Oh
like,
my God.
They were like full blown, like fighting almost. Like,
yeah,
we watched it when a lot of people didn't watch it. So therefore the fan base didn't attack queens.
Yeah.
And then we had to watch it kind of get in this like friendly era when no one was being shady.
Because I think all the queens were like almost trying to self-produce. Mm-hmm. They were trying to self-produce like how they came across, because it's like with any sort of reality TV show, like once things get big enough and enough people are watching, the vitriol online is just like beyond.
Yeah. And
no matter what.
And, you know, a lot of queens got like death threats and stuff like that. Like, it got out of control. So a lot of queens were just like, fuck it, I'm not going to be like shady. And I think that's part of being a drag queen. It's the shadiness.
Yeah.
It's the sharp tongue.
Yes.
It's the quick wit. And it's like, they love each other. Like, they're like fucking cool as shit. But sometimes in the competition, they're shady. And it's so fun to watch it come back. I feel like... the newer queens like Lux brought it back, Mistress brought it back.
Oh
like,
my God.
Plain Jane. Like, I feel like their shadiness, like they were like, listen, I'm fucking shady, but I'm nice. Yeah. Like, we're sisters.
Yeah.
So it's been, I love the shadiness.
I do too. So, it's so good.
Talking about shadiness.
Oh my God. Okay.
We are going to move on to...
Wait, did you finish your We Love It?
I did. Did you not?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I said, so I also wanted to give a shout out to anytime Vanessa Vanjie Mateo opened her mouth.
Right.
Because even a pitbull from the Bronx or from Orlando, Florida needs a moment in the sun. You know what I mean? She is like a little pitbull from the Bronx.
She's like a little like blue nose pit bull.
Yeah,
like
a pretty cutie patootie.
Yeah, but she's not from the Bronx.
I know,
which is crazy to me.
She literally might as well
I'm
be.
like, you're fucking lying. Like, you're in a witness protection plan. You are from the fucking Bronx.
No, seriously. I know she's not from the Bronx. I know she's from Florida. But it's just like, that is, to me, like, it's just like, you know, the pit bulls in the Bronx. They're just like the cute, pretty ones too that even walk around. That have like the little bows, but they're from the Bronx. Yeah. She is so funny.
She's so funny.
She's so funny.
She's so her confessionals have been the best, hands down.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So that's I had to give a shout out to Miss Vanessa Vanjie.
I mean, you got to give a shout out to most of them too. Like
Killing.
Plastique bringing it. She didn't serve on her season at all. Angeria serving it. Nina West serving it. Like, all these queens are just like, like, it's so nice to see them.
All of them, you can tell, like, even if you don't necessarily agree that, like, all of them are of the same caliber as like other titans of drag, they are all you can see their growth from when they first came into the Drag Race franchise and how they've evolved and grown into like the best version of themselves, which is kind of fun. You know what I mean?
You know what's been a little bit hard watching Drag Race is how nice RuPaul and Michelle are now.
Yeah.
Like, that's another thing, like, apart from the shadiness, is like watching them be nice. And it's so funny because it's like, you know, they probably felt like, you know what, like, these are gay, trans, bi, like, these are just like, you know, the LGBTQ community, and we are probably like being so mean to them when the world is so hard. But it's like watching your parents be grandparents.
Yes.
Where you're like, hit them like you hit me. Yes. So you're like, scream at her. Literally. Scream at her for wearing that on the runway.
Literally, like, Michelle, tear her ass up.
Michelle used to read down.
Oh my God, I love her so much.
She used to be such a bitch to them, but it's so, I always say that it's like watching your grandpa, like, it's like, because my mom is a grandmother, so like, the way she like is so soft with my nieces and nephews, I'm just like, where was this woman?
Yeah.
Have
we met?
Oh, we don't scream for dropping soda anymore?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting. That's good.
That's good. I'm glad we've evolved.
Yeah, but scream at them.
And then you pull them aside. You're like, listen, you little bitch. Clean up that motherfucking soda, okay? I need you to get a little mop bucket and keep it going.
I'm going to buy them little mop buckets for Christmas.
Oh my God. That would be so cute. Okay, sorry. Okay. Anyway, I needed to give a shout out because it's been killing me.
Are you done with your We Love It?
Yes.
All right. So we are going to move on to The Library is Open.
Let's take a trip to the library.
Let's take a trip to the library.
And in the great tradition, to quote RuPaul, in the great tradition of Paris is burning, the library is now open. So we shall read each other for filth. Okay. I wish I had glasses. Oh,
what do you mean you wish you had glasses? You need glasses to read that? Dude, how do you drive? No. You should... Oh, because the library's open.
Oh, it's kind of hard to get them on. Okay.
Wow. This bit, I'm pretty sure you regret this bit.
I do, but
yeah, you're
committed to it.
You're committed to the committed to the bit and needs to be committed to things. Okay, so we want to go read for read.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, who goes first?
You go first.
Okay. Kate's performer name is Kate Cassidy Ryan, but I prefer Kate Cassidy Ryan.
Please. Well, in discussing stage names, Ashlynn Salzano, you say you use the stage name Salzano to not be compared to A-Rod, but no, okay. See, oh my God, I am bombed so bad. Okay, it's because I'm trying to do. Yeah, I'm doing too much.
It's the props.
Okay. All
right, God, we'll give you a second chance here.
No, they have to go off. I can't read. Okay, Ashlynn Salzano. You say you use your stage name Salzano to not be compared to A-Rod, but I know it's to keep the secret that you're actually Rico Rodriguez in a wig. And if you don't know who Rico Rodriguez is, do you know who it is?
No.
It's the actor who plays Manny in Modern Family.
That's problematic. That's racist.
Well, it was
That's
a slow
funny.
burn, but I got there.
That's funny. That if you would have read that better, that would have landed better.
Well, if you knew who he was.
Well, it was still funny. That's
Thank
good for you. Okay. I love when Kate talks while we're trying to fall asleep. After all, we all enjoy a little white noise to go to bed.
Damn. Damn. Damn.
Very good.
Okay. Well, you're actually pretty good at reading for someone who can't write an email.
Wow.
That was funny, right?
That was funny.
Thank you.
That was good.
Thank you.
Okay. Kate is from a small town in Massachusetts called Millville, where the only person of color there is the pedestrian crossing sign.
Aren't the pedestrians white?
No, the pedestrian crossing sign.
Stop. I'm thinking of a street light. That is so fucking stupid. That is so fucking stupid. So dumb. That was really good. Oh my God. I think it's a caterpillar.
God damn it. It's that you do too much.
Oh my God. I think a caterpillar landed on your forehead. Oh no, wait. It's just your unibrow.
Oh wait, no, it's just your wrinkles. Get
can't-
Botox, mama.
God damn it. I need Botox. Does someone have a discount code? Can I get a Groupon for Botox?
Please. Are you done reading me?
The library. Are you done reading me?
No, I actually got a whole page. I am done.
Because I think the library needs to be closed.
The library is...
It's closing time at the library. Got to put my glasses away.
I
have to go stack
Please
books.
put your prop away. That didn't work.
It really didn't. I'm so sad.
The library is closed before our relationship is closed.
Correct. I know.
Okay?
To have a healthy relationship. You're so stupid.
Those are some good reads.
Did you like my reads?
Yeah, they were good.
Were you impressed?
No, not really.
Okay, never mind. Excellent. I wasn't going for that. Excellent. No, that's good.
Let us know who you think won that.
I mean,
Let us know. Write in.
were all of your jokes about me being Caucasian?
Let me check.
I think they were.
Yeah, they were.
I had a variety, at least in mine.
You had Spanish.
No.
Spanish.
No.
Yeah.
Spanish.
Uh-huh.
Illiterate.
So Spanish.
And hairy.
Spanish.
No.
They were all about being Hispanic. You had variety. Yeah. Because I have a lot to offer. You know what you have to offer? Not a lot. Okay.
Okay, that's
But
the
it's just-
final read. That's the final read.
It's just easy to go for your whiteness.
It's fun.
It's easy.
The Millville one was good. That was so stupid. It was a slow burn on me, but I got there.
It was a slow burn because you were like, there were no people of color.
I was like, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
You're like, we made sure of that.
Please, Ashlynn.
Okay,
Please, no.
okay. You are you wish you were Hispanic. I'll say that.
I do.
Okay. All right. The next thing we are going to be doing is Toot and Boot.
Ooh, Toot and Boot, started by the famous iconic duo Robin. Raja and, that's their group name.
Raven
and Raja. So, okay, hang on. I have to log in anyway.
So I'll talk to the people.
Thank you.
So just to let you know, Kate's password for her laptop is scissoring dyke 420.
Okay.
Okay.
So, in the great tradition of Raja and Raven, we are going to review some of the looks from this season of All Stars, and we are going to give them a toot or a boot.
Yes.
Or a shoot, I say, if we want.
Okay.
All right, where do you want to start?
We'll start wherever.
Let's start with...
Well, let's go from the top to the bottom, Katie.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's start with Nina West's,
Nina West.
her design challenge look. How do you feel about this?
Okay, it's got a black corset, a black leather skirt, and a red on it.
It's not. It's a lace. That's not leather.
No, her skirt. Oh, it's laced?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't love this look.
You don't love it?
I don't love this look. To me, like when people are like, that's good for Nina West, like I'm just like, oh man.
I get what you're saying. I love her I love the way she I love the fascinator of it all. The fascinator. And the gloves matching. Mm-hmm. But aside, I think it's like well styled, but I get what you're saying. It's not like rocking my world.
Right.
What do you give it?
I give it a boot.
You give it a boot?
I'm gonna give it a boot.
I'm gonna give it a soft toot if that's possible. Okay. Like a little Silent but Deadly toot. You know what I mean? Okay. Because I'm not obsessed, but I don't hate.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Let's move on to.
I don't like the hat. She loves the hat, and I just don't love the hat.
You don't love the fascinator?
No, I don't like them.
Oh, I live for it on this look.
I don't. I'm not living.
Well, write in. Let us know what you think.
Got Mick.
Let's move on to Got Mick's Edward Munch the Scream inspired look. This is a shoot Iana. Shoot. It's not a boot. There's nothing to boot. I mean,
it's a shoot.
There's nothing bad I could say about this. It is so beautiful. The way it is all. So it is a crystallized look of the Scream, the painting, the Scream.
You also have said stuff before that I was like, oh, I didn't notice. You also like gave this one a compliment. I don't know if you remember when we were watching it. You were like, the way the crystals worked off the lights of the runway was perfect.
Oh my god, it was so good. I feel
and I don't pay attention to stuff like that.
Well, I feel like a lot of these queens, like you can make I cannot make a garment, so I can't even say anything. But a lot of them make beautiful garments, but they don't translate to television, like the scale of television. And I feel like
even the lights of the runway, though.
Right. Yeah. Well, I feel like even we've seen so many sparkly crystal looks that don't necessarily rock our world. But this was like, it was an added layer of the crystals just were so absolutely gorgeous, shimmering and she was like slinking down. Yeah, slinking, slow, sultry slink.
She looks amazing in this. Like the way Gottmik knows how to do her body, and the way that like Gottmik just does fashion. Like me and Kate have talked about Gottmik before, like in her regular season where she won the ball.
Yeah.
And we were like, when we watched it, we were like, okay, like, meh, like we got it, but meh.
Yeah.
And then we watched it recently and we were like, wait, no, she served.
Yeah.
And we were just saying like how Gottmik is always almost ahead of her time.
Yeah, ahead of the fashion curve.
Yeah, which is so good. I mean, that's why she gets along with Miss Violet Chachki.
Oh my god.
That's why they're like, that's why she's Violet Chachki's assistant.
Stop. I know. Seriously though, it's
her fashion and even the way she paints, like it's just gorge. She's gorge.
She's gorge.
Yes, I give this a shoot two.
I give this shootiana tootiana.
I give it shootiana Phuket.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's move next.
Angeria's
her entrance
look.
I kind of live for this.
I live for it. I like it.
Too.
It's giving me a little bit of like TLC chilly vibes. Yes. Like
Lil Janet
energy. It's like red. It has like she has red chaps on.
Yes, I love the chaps.
Yeah, and then she has like a nice corset up top.
Her wig is so cute with the high, like full high curly pony. Mm-hmm. I also like. I just think she's someone who I think pads so well. Mm-hmm. So she like
except for the lip sync extravaganza, I did not think she padded well there.
I don't remember what she wore.
Her ass looked like Kim Kardashian's champagne.
It was bad. Oh my god, you're right. Oh,
I like this from Angeria because I don't always like, she's a Southern belle.
Yes.
And so like I don't always, and she's also like pageantry. So I don't always like see eye to eye with Angeria's fashion choices. But with this one, I'm like, okay, bitch, you worked it.
Yeah, you worked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give this a 2.
I
love.
And then
let's move on to George's. I forget
marijuana.
It's a ganja look. And
yeah.
it's a boot for me.
It's a boot for me.
It's a boot.
I hate when they do marijuana theme. It just doesn't sit well. It looks cheesy.
Why do you think that is? Because I agree with you.
It just is not fashion. It's not fashion. Like there's like, you know, Laganja tried doing this. Like it's just not Laganja's.
Okay, mom, let's get back, baby girl. If it ain't green, I ain't interested. Okay.
Oh my god. Like I just don't like when they do it. For me, it does not read fashion. I never like it.
It reads very costumey, I guess.
Yeah. It reads like you should be on SNL with this. But Georgia's is beautiful and has a great body and like usually is on point with her fashion. But this one is a boot for me.
Yeah, this one is a boot. Even though it's a boot.
Yeah.
I can't think of if anyone has done a successful weed look on Drag Race. I'm gonna have to look into
I don't think they have. Like I think even if it's the best one, it's just like it does not look good.
Did Sasha Colby do
I think we didn't. I think she did like a roll. Someone did like a joint.
Yeah, I kind of remember that was like the only one that I thought was cute, but I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
So clearly it's not that good. Yeah. Sorry, Georges. This is a boo.
Yeah, Georges listens to this.
She will.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We have to take a moment this is a moment of silence. Look for Plastic Tiara's like painted runway.
For Plastic Tiara on the runway, period.
Every single
this
time
season.
she walks out, I am like, you are so beautiful. I'm speechless, rendered speechless.
It's insane because like Gottmik is usually the fashion queen.
Yeah.
Like Gottmik is like, you know, like she slayed on her season. And like I was expecting like to be like, and so is Roxy.
Yeah.
Roxy, it didn't even matter in All Stars 2. In All Stars 2, she only fumbled because of the challenges.
Yeah,
but the runways,
she was still eating.
Serving.
Yeah.
So Roxy is always a runway queen, but Plastic Tiara has taken this season's runway insane, like hands down.
So beautiful.
She has no competition on the runway this season.
No,
there have been great looks by a couple of people, but this woman, every time she comes down that runway, I go, "Am I a woman?
Because
am I a woman or am I a toad?
Am I a toad? Literally, am I gum under her shoe at this point?
Am I a gnome? Am I a fucking yard gnome next to this?
Oh my God, a garden gnome?
Yeah.
I'm a troll under the bridge.
Compared to this fucking goddess.
Oh my God, but this painted look is just so beautiful. And they painted, what's crazy to me is this was a design challenge look. Mm-hmm. And they did this like, this was not something she brought from home. She made
or had someone make for her.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. She made this and she painted it, and she painted the fact that she painted a woman's figure on this like essentially like slip dress, but it like goes into this it's breathtaking.
Yeah.
It's breathtaking. It's so beautiful. It's a shoot.
Shoot, Toot, Newt.
I think this is my favorite look of hers that she did this season.
No, not of mine.
Really?
Yeah. The snake one is one of my favorites.
Okay.
And I think the first episode is like one of my favorites. She is just a goddess.
She's so gorgeous.
Yeah. So let's move on.
All right.
We'll skip that next one. We'll skip that next one.
Okay.
And then we'll do...
Let's move on to Miss Vanessa Vanjie Mateo.
Which look is this? Is the first day?
Yes. So this was her first runway look for... Remember when they did the perfume? Like,
yes,
they did the perfume
Toxica.
Yeah,
that was Toxica.
Yes.
I'm toxic.
She's insane.
You're right. Yeah.
I don't live for this.
I like the pattern on the dress.
Yes.
But there's just too much happening, and I feel like she didn't know what was happening.
Yes.
And she just like it's one of those things where like take a look in the mirror, take two things off.
Thank Miss Coco Chanel once said famously.
Exactly.
Yes, I agree 100%. But I don't
want to give it a boot because I don't think it's a boot. But it's not a toot.
Is it giving like the Nina West like the soft toot maybe?
I gave Nina West a hard boot.
Oh, a hard boot?
Yeah.
Are you giving it like the soft toot that I was giving?
Yeah, I'm going to give it a stoot.
I think I'm going to boot it.
Yeah, because you're hateful.
No, I think she has pulled out some... Like, I have loved her runways this season. I think she's been so gorgeous, and this was just not it for me.
All right.
Anyway.
Up next, we got Roxy's entrance look.
Stop. I have to boot this.
This is a fucking booterama.
Booterama.
This is a booterang.
I really don't understand it.
I don't get it. Like,
I don't get it, and I think she's like so stunning that I am.
Is it a jacket and then the skirt? Like, I don't get this look. If someone could explain it to me.
She like,
I don't like.
She took a micro mini from a Polly Pocket.
Yeah.
Put it over her legs. Decided I won't pull it up over my hips, so my ass and crack will be out.
Well, then she also gave us meat in the wrong place. Like, who wants meat in the upper hip?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, she gave us like she was showing off some upper hip meat, and I'm like, I've never been like, ooh, yeah, upper hip meat. Please. You know what I mean? Like, girl, you better,
please,
and then so
and
that's a boot.
And the bag,
it's giving.
She's bringing what brand is that? Telfar bag. Like, this is like a Telfar tote.
No, I'm thinking she's bringing like, it's like a garbage bag couture. Like, it's just
no, I don't think it's like that.
And that's what it's looking for me.
Why does she have 18 belts on it?
I don't know. And I think she's sickening. Yeah. So this was just like crazy to me. It's a boot. And then the last one we'll do is Ali Wong. Well, Plastic Tiara doing Ali Wong.
Yeah. This is a boot.
Is a boot. And I wanted to do this one because that is the only boot we can give her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boot.
What?
It's also like,
like you could have done Ali Wong, like, and Ali Wong, like, because to me, I'm like, Ali Wong isn't known that much for dressing like this.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not like Ali Wong, like everyone knows, like, oh, Ali Wong dresses like with flats. Like, you could have done like some Docs. You could have done like wedge sneakers. Like, I get the comedians don't always dress in heels, but like, this is just like,
it makes no sense to me.
Boo.
And I don't even think she wore this because she chose to Plastic chose to do Snatch Game as Ali Wong when she was pregnant. And like when Ali Wong guest judged on Drag Race like a couple seasons ago, she was pregnant, but she wasn't even wearing this. So it wasn't even like a nod to what she was wearing on the episode. I don't get it. It's a boot. And her makeup is not even someone who normally paints down. She paints.
It's giving man.
Yeah.
Yeah. She tried to go like too modest.
Yeah.
And it was just like, she tried to go like more like regular girl. And I'm like, well, you could do Ali Wong a little bit better than that.
Yeah.
So we'll move on.
Okay.
And we were talking about the Snatch Game.
Oh my God. Yeah. Speaking of Snatch Game,
we love Snatch Game. It's one of my favorite of this season. It's one of my favorite episodes this season. Oh, okay. It's one of my favorite episodes
usually, right?
In the series,
yeah.
But it's my favorite. It's my favorite episode this season. That one and the property realtors.
Yeah, the comedy challenge. Yeah, that was so fun.
Snatch Game, fucking got Mick being a dog, a sassy dog.
A sassy dog was insane. So for those of you who do not watch Drag Race, Snatch Game is a play on Match Game. And they do like essentially celebrity impersonations, and they will volley with RuPaul. Like they are on a panel. And
it's improv.
And it's improv. It's an improv and an impersonation challenge. It is a hard challenge. So when these girls turn it like and do such a good job, like I'm floored almost always.
I can't even imagine.
No, and you're a comedian.
Yeah, and I can't even imagine because like not only because like you have to do a couple of things, right? Like you have to look like the person.
Yes. Or yeah.
You have to sound like the person.
Yeah.
Or like make up a sound for them and stick with it.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Or you have to like do improv.
Yeah.
It's so
and
much.
Be funny.
And like you gotta like think on your feet like how that person would reply.
Yeah.
And that's insane. And like what are some of your favorite Snatch Games?
In general, oh my God. I mean,
Gigi Good
as Maria the robot.
Holy shit.
That was so funny.
Mannerisms.
Yeah.
Comebacks.
Just
so good.
So good. Jinx Monsoon.
Oh.
In every Snatch Game that she does.
Snatch Game.
But her Judy
Ben
Garland.
Ben de la Creme. In every Snatch Game.
Snatch Game.
Her Maggie Dame Smith
Dame Maggie Smith.
Yeah, to this day,
makes me laugh.
One of the best ones.
I agree. And who else do I love?
Alaska, Mae West.
Oh my God, Alaska's Mae West.
You like Bob's Channing.
I love Bob's Carol Channing.
Yeah.
It's just so insane. It's so insane. Like, I'm just thinking of her in that stupid little blonde pussycat wig with a turtleneck. Yeah. And it's like, it's just so good. It's so good. Yeah, I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like Gottmik playing Paris Hilton.
Gottmik playing Paris Hilton was so good.
Aquaria playing Melania Trump.
Incredible.
Holy shit.
The Vivian playing Donald Trump. So
yes, the UK, yeah,
so funny. But
Jimbo
as Shirley Temple, please. Please,
guys, if you're listening, you've never watched any Snatch Game, like go and watch some of these Snatch Games. These are like these.
They will make you can go into like a YouTube wormhole watching Snatch Game.
We do this all the time,
and it's so funny and it's so fun and they're so good.
Yeah,
it's just a good laugh.
So me and Kate decided to say like who would we play for Snatch Game?
Okay, who would you play?
I would play Vanjie Mateo.
Okay. I just had one pop in my head that that I didn't think of before, but I said probably like I would try to do Jennifer Coolidge.
Because
I feel like but I don't know.
I mean, I'm like, to me,
you would do Vanjie?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, you would.
She's so easy. Mm-hmm. She's so easy. Because anything you ask, like she'd be like, as a matter of fact, just cut me the check. Come on, I gotta go now. You know, like it's just like
even if you bomb, even when she bombs, she doesn't bomb.
Even when she bombs, she's like, oh, gotta go.
Yeah,
that's the silicone. You know what I'm talking about.
Like she like looks into the camera.
Yeah.
Stop.
Wait, who would you play?
Okay. I had a couple different options.
Okay.
I have Jennifer Coolidge.
Okay.
Just because you can do the voice and she's so kooky. Like I feel like she's so out of left field. You can kind of say anything and she would be funny. Mm-hmm. I had Drew Barrymore, but when she was a little girl, like in E.T.
Okay.
I don't know why I felt like that could be funny. I have not rehearsed that one, so don't ask me anything. And then I thought I could do some research and maybe Marjorie Taylor Greene would be kind of funny to play.
Oh my God.
Because she's so insufferable.
But I could play Kamala Harris.
You think you just fell out of the coconut tree?
You exist in the context.
So brat bumping that. It's just so crazy. And then
Big Sister General. You haven't seen that one yet?
No. Oh my God. She's nuts. Love it. And then the last one is Miss Meredith Marks.
Oh.
Like,
that's slander.
It is.
It is.
She's amazing. Meredith. Well,
I just think that if one was to be nosy and look into her background, maybe you would find something shady.
Maybe you should play Meredith Marks in the Snatch Game.
She's just always throwing out shady shit like that.
She's always doing this. Yeah. Like she's so good. Okay, I have a question for you. You can choose to answer it with whichever character. So my Snatch Game question for you is: Little Leslie is so little, she can fit into what?
I said she could fit into my luggage because I'll have a lot of luggage, and you know when I go through TSA, they always checking my luggage, so I'm gonna need some TSA pre-check. So cut me the check. That's not how Vanjie talks,
and that's probably what she would say.
You're like, where is this going?
Yeah, no, seriously.
You're like,
with you and also with her. I'm like, she would say that. You're like, okay.
Because it's always like somehow like get me the money.
Yeah, give me the money. Yeah. She's like, I need to get the money and run. Yeah, I need to get the money and run.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
For your Snatch Game.
Okay.
Michelle Visage prefers to blank in the park.
God damn it. She prefers to... I don't know. I don't know. See, that's a problem.
Yeah, but you had like 4 characters.
I know, and I didn't prep for any of them, clearly. She prefers to go eat a hot dog off of a man's leg.
What?
I don't know. That was so bad. See, I can't go on Drag Race. Don't let me become a drag queen.
I won't let you become a drag king. How about that?
Well, I would do so poorly. Yeah, no, the improv is not my strong suit.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah, tell me.
What is something that RuPaul's Drag Race has taught you?
Ooh, that's a good question. I would say RuPaul's Drag Race has showed me that, or has taught me that people don't necessarily gravitate towards doing things the right way or perfection, and that sometimes just being you is enough and celebrated if you own it. Which is, I think, something that like is good to remember.
Okay.
What about you?
I've learned a couple of things. I've learned, like, first of all, I've learned that, like, you know, when you're doing, like, especially as a performer, I've taken so much from Drag Race, like, when you are performing for someone, or when you are like performing for judges or anything, you know, like sometimes we have auditions and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. The best thing to do, and this sounds obvious, but it never comes to you the easiest, is to be yourself.
Right.
Is to not try to win at something.
Yes.
Not try to be the best at something,
right.
but to be you, to show who you are.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah.
Because then, like, once people, I think people can deal with strange, people can deal with weird, but people want to know who you are. You know, when people don't know who you are, I feel like that's what sometimes puts people like on edge, or like maybe not given to you fully.
Yeah.
That's why I always like to open a set with like something about me and like making fun of me, because then it gives me the permission to make fun of anything. Yeah. Right? Because like if I can make fun of myself, and I do make fun of myself, and we can laugh at me, then we can laugh at everything. Yeah. It's also taught me like to like the kids that the people that perform the best at RuPaul's Drag Race are kids that are like accepted at home. Yeah. You can always tell when someone is not accepted at home. They struggle. Yeah. In Drag Race. Struggle. Tears. Don't know who they are afraid to be themselves. Like, yeah. Like struggle bus. Yeah, yeah. Like, you know, like Aquaria in her season is like so young compared to everyone. But she talks about how like her mom takes her to like to perform in the Nutcracker, and like her mom goes to her shows, and like her mom let her like, because Aquaria started doing drag at a very young age, so her mom would take her to do drag, and Aquaria like sweeps the floor with this season because Aquaria is just like so her, and so accepted that you can just see that the bitch is just like, I'm me, and I'm ready to, and I'm a star. Right. And I'm ready to take it to the next level. So, yeah. So I love watching RuPaul's Drag Race, like, especially as a performer. And, like, I'm just like, I'm like, okay, I need to take that with me. I need to take that with me, you know? And if you're not wearing nails, you're not doing drag. Well, I'm never doing drag because I'm never wearing nails. No, and I think it's such, like, it's amazing to see. Even, you know, we were not like the OG fans of the show. Like we started watching it in real time, like already when it had quite a few seasons under its belt. But it's really cool to see it become part of like the everyday modern vernacular, and like watching, I'm like, oh my God, things have changed so much in society. So that's, you know, the acceptance and the celebration of queer art, and like, you know, what, like, it's cool to see. Well, my uncle did drag. Yeah. And in the closet drag. He was allowed to be gay, but not to be a drag queen. That was different, you know? And like me and my cousin one time, we were walking through like Hell's Kitchen, and, you know, she was like, you know, it's so crazy how like now you just see these drag queens walking around in drag and full guiche. Yeah. And like, she's like, I remember like Tio Carlo like would not even like talk about it. Like he would change, you know, like
Yeah,
like he
probably
would change.
go.
Yeah.
Did he perform, or would he just like essentially be like a crossdresser?
No, he performed.
Where? Do you know?
No, I don't know.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I was young when he died.
Right, I
I
know
didn't
that.
really get to know him like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just so great how much it's evolved.
Yeah.
And I know we were talking about like the rabbit hole we go into. Another rabbit hole me and Kate go into that even if you don't want to watch Drag Race, lip syncs.
Oh my God.
Lip syncs are the fucking tits, bro.
Oh my God, they are so good.
They turn songs around. You're like, oh, this song is good.
Yeah. I'm like, do I like Roar by Katy Perry now? I guess so. Top stream song on Spotify.
No, literally.
Literally.
What's some of your best or your favorite lip syncs?
Oh, I feel like one of my favorites is Trinity K. Bonet and April Carrion doing "I'm Every Woman" by Shaka Khan.
Oh my God.
That is like oh my God. I always say this because it's when they're lip syncing for their life. Like April still brought it. Mm-hmm. And had she been lip syncing against maybe quite a few other people, maybe not anyone else on her season, like she was still eating, but Trinity is one of the lip sync assassins.
Yeah, she's one of the assassins. Like the only person that sent her home was Adore. Adore is another lip sync assassin.
What's another one? Do you have? Sorry,
it's okay. Chi Chi DeVayne versus Storgy.
Oh.
What's the song?
And I'm telling you, I'm not going for Dream Girls.
Oh my God. Chi Chi DeVayne, another fucking lip sync assassin.
Rest in peace.
Yeah,
that's so
but
sad.
watch one of those. Best of My Love, Eureka. Who is not a lip sync assassin, but she fucking destroyed that one.
She demolished that one. Shoot, it was just on the top of my head. Music.
Peppermint
versus your mother.
Yeah.
Cynthia Lee Fontaine.
That
is murder
on live TV, an assassination.
Yeah,
and they just allowed it to happen, and
it's so good,
guys. It's an assassination. It's not a lip sync.
Do you prefer when it's like two beasts battling it out, like tip to tail, or do you like seeing like a murder on the dance floor?
I think both. I think I love the ones where like Anitra versus Marsha, where they both just go insane. They go insane, they go ham, they go crazy. And then I like seeing those, but then I like seeing when someone is like in their element and they're just fucking tearing it the fuck up.
Like Monet Exchange with Pound the Alarm against Dusty Ray Bottoms.
Is it Pound the Alarm?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Nicki Minaj, right?
Yeah.
No, that's an assassination.
Another one.
That's an assassin.
Poor Dusty Ray and her Laducas.
I
love it. Her Alexis.
And one of the most iconic. It's so sad, but one of the most iconic lip syncs to watch is Sasha Velour.
Oh,
so emotional.
Versus Shea Coulee.
Also her, and That's Not Right,
but it's okay.
By Whitney Houston versus Peppermint.
Yeah,
but the So Emotional is
so good.
It's so iconic. It changes the history of lip syncs.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah,
it was sad to watch Shea go down.
What song would you love to lip sync?
Ooh, I would love to lip sync to Groove Is in the Heart, which they did this season.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
What moves would you bust out?
Oh, I would give it would be Wiggle Central. Like she'd be like Wiggly Giggly. Like
I'm surprised you didn't say anything like musical theater.
No, because like. I'm not like I can't think of any ballads that I would want to stand and deliver. That would I would be like, yeah, I'm gonna eat this up. Yeah, and I'm like, okay.
How about Chaperone?
Oh, Chaperone would be fun.
Chappelle Roan.
Stop. Chaperone would be fun, but I don't know what song.
Pink Pony Club.
Pink Pony Club is good.
At the Pink Pony Club.
Yes, I'm gonna keep. But you're lip syncing.
I know I am.
It's an ASMR.
I feel like you could slay a Chaperone.
Okay.
I would love to do. I always do this. I Like It Like That by Cardi B.
You love that song.
I would chop. I would eat. That would be an assassination.
Would you have different fits for each performer?
Yeah.
Reveals.
Yeah.
You do the reveals.
Wig reel. Yeah.
Yes.
Everything. Yeah.
I'd love it to watch you do a wig.
I like dollars. I like diamonds.
Yeah. Period.
Yeah.
Period. Oh my God. Okay. So, who do you think is gonna take? So we have one episode left of this season of Drag Race. It's airing tomorrow or on Friday. So tomorrow. Yeah. I don't know what day it is. Where they have the option. So they have one more challenge left. They have the talent extravaganza, where they might, whoever wins that talent show can get 3 additional badges. And now they have another thing in play,
diamond.
the double diamond, which is whoever the queens chose that got the most votes will get their final score of beautiful benefactress badges doubled. And so we're looking.
I think Nina West is gonna win that.
You think she's gonna get the double badge?
I think
do
everybody
too.
voted for her
Because we already know that
it's like a congeniality.
It's a congeniality and it's a strategy thing too, I think, for some people.
I think some people gave it to her because they wanted her to have it. Gottmik voted for her.
Yeah.
And Gottmik has 2.
Yeah.
So they have the same, you know. I think some people like her. Yeah. I think she's sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, so who do I think is gonna win? I think, and I'm really sad because I really wanted Gottmik to be in the running. I don't think Gottmik is in the running. I think
in the top 3.
Yeah, I think Gottmik is a little bit in. I think Gottmik is a little bit in his head.
Yeah,
I think Gottmik is not like in his best performance right now.
Yeah, and that's okay.
Yeah, I think it's between Roxy and Plastique.
Okay,
I think Mama Ru is gonna give it to Roxy because Roxy is a fucking legend. To have Roxy in that hallway is like a no duh.
Yeah,
it's like a of course.
Yeah,
like in that all stars category, like she is a fucking legend and she's turned it. But Plastique is like my dark horse. Like I didn't expect anything from Plastique.
Yeah.
Like, and
she's turned it.
Comedy wise, look wise, like even in her confessionals, like she's just like more vulnerable. You know who she is.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think she's like the future of like fashion too. Like I think she's so great. So I think it's between those 2.
Who do you think is going to take that 3rd spot for that like final top 3 like lip sync or whatever they're going to do for? I feel like there are a couple people.
It might be Angeria.
I
think they're rooting for Angeria. I think based on like kind of how RuPaul has interacted with the queens too, even with that like Tic Tac lunch, it kind of feels like she was pulling for Angeria. I would say she was pulling for Georges. She loves Georges down. She does love Georges.
And even
I think she loves Georges so much because Georges is just gay. And when you're gay like that, like there's no hiding it. And so the amount of shit you go through has to be like insane. Like even Georges being like, you know, I'm small and I'm gay, so like everyone just like walked all over me. Yeah. You know, it's like for us, we're a little bit like heteronormative. Yeah. So like we don't really deal with like a lot of gay hate like a lot of people do, especially like men. I feel like when girls are gay, like other girls don't really care as much. Like it doesn't take away your womanhood. But when a man is gay, it like takes away his manhood.
Well, and especially when you're as gay and like flamboyant as Georges, like that is like from out the womb.
Yeah, I mean, even some girls that we like know that are like super gay, like you know, like not heteronormative. Like I'm sure they go through it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like she loves Georges because Georges is just so fucking gay, and Georges has grown a lot. I feel like from this past episode, from the Tic Tac lunch that they had, I think they were pulling for Georges, Angeria, and maybe even Vanjie a little bit. She was kind of like she was going for Vanjie. It did, right? Yeah. So she loves Vanjie. She loves Vanjie. I mean, Vanjie is someone who made everything out of 2 seconds. Out of 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Yeah. 2 seconds. Yeah. Like she was the most famous out of that season. Right. Yeah. Right? What season is that?
That was season 10.
Who's the winner?
Aquaria.
Aquaria?
Yeah, that was Aquaria season. But they kept, she's amazing.
Holy shit.
Right?
She left so soon.
Well, she left the first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
she's like huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I honestly think my top 3 is going to be Roxy, Plastique, and I think Angeria is going to be there. That's sort of how I see it shaking out.
Who do you think is going to win?
I think it's going to be Roxy.
Yeah.
My vote is on Roxy.
Because of legacy. I think the legacy is going to give her that edge.
And at the end of the day, I think she has turned it the entire season.
Has never lost a lip sync.
Never lost a lip sync.
Her
lip sync Lollapalooza.
Amazing. But I wanted her and Georges to go against each other. And we said this. Like, I wanted them to go against each other in the end.
Yeah.
Like, me and Kate talked about this, how they like let people choose each other. And I think they shouldn't do it that way. It should be like whoever the ball, like spin the wheel, get 2 names.
Yeah.
And then let the last person pick the song.
Or they should make someone else pick the song for them. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Here, producers at Drag Race, call me. I have an idea. I have an idea for our next Lollapalooza.
Well, that's been our episode.
That's been our episode. We will see tomorrow who actually takes the crown. So hopefully our predictions are right. But this has been a fun season. And yeah, thanks for listening as always. Anything else?
Bye-bye.
Bye. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't know what you're commenting on, but just give us reviews. Love you, dolls.